Hey guys, this is my review for the entirety of Season 14 of Supernatural. Before I start the review, I just want to say thank you for all the people who have watched and commented on the Andrew Dabb video I made. I was very excited to make that. I've been basically working on that consecutively for the last few days. So to see so many people watch it so quickly after posting it, it really, made me feel like the work was appreciated, and I very much appreciate that from you guys, so thank you again. This is gonna sound petty, but I don't care because something needs to be done. For those of you who have an IMDB account, and for those of you who do agree with me that the previous season finale was a little bit of a ridiculous retcon, could you please go to the IMDB page for Supernatural and downvote Mariah? Because right now, Mariah is higher than Swan Song. That shit's not acceptable. And it just proves to me the point that I have been pushing throughout my reviews for the last 3 years. The Supernatural community is fucking crazy. They seem to have the attention span of a goldfish when it comes to remembering the horrible shit that has been thrown into the show and labeled as storytelling. So of course I have my notebook here. I rewatched all of my episode reviews and I kind of took notes down, and needless to say, this season is fucking horrible. You have at least 5 drop storylines in this season alone, and you have a main storyline that is so minor and so irrelevant that it might as well be filler shit. You know who I'm talking about? The one who was supposed to be the fucking villain in this season, Michael! He is brought in the first episode. He leaves Dean after the second episode. He doesn't come back again until a few episodes later, mainly being the mid-season finale. And then guess what fucking happens? He gets defeated in the season return, and then he gets brought back in one fucking filler episode. He is killed off in a fucking filler episode. Are you fucking serious? And you know what's even worse? Someone pointed this out too in one of my reviews. Why didn't they just stab Dean with the angel blade? Because it saved Nick? I don't give a fuck if it's from an alternative universe. Andrew Dabb's already clearly thrown the fucking lore out the fucking window. He does not give a shit about keeping consistent with anything that's been established in this show. Nick being brought back in the beginning of the season was a fucking throw of shit, of human feces in my face. The angel blade will save the vessel. He got stabbed in the fucking heart, lady. The amount of retconning in this season was absolutely horrible. Season 12 had a little bit. Season 13 had a shit ton of it. And season 14, Andrew Dabb was retconning it like it was fucking cocaine. He couldn't stop himself. There were some decent episodes. The highest number I gave any episode was a 5, and I gave that to about 4 episodes in this entire season. 4 out of 20. Retconning the entire idea of what Lucifer was absolutely ridiculous. The fact that Nick's family was killed on orders by Lucifer ruined the entire aspect that Lucifer could control and manipulate a regular everyday dude having a terrible, terrible day. I admit there were some funny episodes in this, like the one with the haunted comic book store, where it was like a rip-off of Friday the 13th. Canadian actor Adam Beach was in an episode that was basically a Wendigo rip-off episode. They brought the girl from the alternate universe, the Wayward Sisters show. They brought her in for the spear. And then she's just gone, like everyone else is in this fucking show. Hey, remember all those alternative universe people that Andrew Dabb brought back? He said he was gonna actually use them for a purpose. He didn't. He just did it for fan service. Do you even remember that Jack died in this season? He died twice. He died at the beginning of an episode. Then they spent all this time being sad about it. Sam apparently broke an axe after 2 swings. They had this stupid melodramatic drinking party. And then what happens? He's brought back in less than 30 minutes. And y'all love that episode apparently. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with Supernatural fans? How can they accept such obvious drivel? How can they accept such garbage writing? And now the season finale, where they introduce God back. But in 20 minutes, we are given a character retcon of absolutely bullshit proportions. Chuck goes from being this kind of passive god who is going by the numbers because he believes that's how he should be, but he still likes the idea of free will because that was the whole point of season 5. And then he's like, yeah, you know what, you guys didn't follow me for some reason this time. Fuck you. End of the world. Why did we not spend several episodes with Chuck back? Why did Andrew Dabb try to cram that fucking bullshit in 20 minutes? He had 20 episodes to try and make a concise story, and instead he gives us 4 or 5 different fucking things. He doesn't know how to create a consecutive narrative. He doesn't know how to structure anything. Looking back at this season, I cannot believe how badly put together it was. It is so disjointed. It is so fucking irrelevant to anything that's happened before. If any of you fucking say, well, God's a malevolent person, he drowned the world and all that shit. Yes, that's the book, that's the OG Bible. I'm talking about the fucking character in this show, not the thing that's already established. Andrew Dabb is expecting you to fucking suck that shit up, and you're doing it. You don't remember anything wrong with this show. By the way, if any of you do actually go to IMDB and write a review, don't bother writing a review and any sort of negative connotation for Mariah, because none of them can handle any form of fucking negative criticism. Look at all of the unhelpfuls. Look at all the downvotes on the ones that are like negative. But then you look, all the positive ones are 10s. Majority fan base of Supernatural is absolutely fucking crazy stupid. If they had actually kept the Michael storyline as something consistent. Oh, by the way, he had the fucking Mother of All 2.0. Does anyone remember that? What happened to all the monsters that he set up? Dabb drops things like he's got dementia or Alzheimer's. Now that we have an absolute ridiculous setup, admittedly, yes, it's a cool idea. I like the idea of this. I would have been on board with this if they had actually fucking structured it properly. And I swear to God, if any of you say this was the plan from the beginning, go fuck yourself. They never had this plan. They thought the show was going to end in season 6, season 7, season 8, season 9. They thought the show was going to end. The show was supposed to end in season 5. So don't you fucking dare say, well, this is the idea that it's been from the beginning. I'm so mad at how horrible this season has been, and how horrible the retcon is, and just how horrible it is to see people eat this shit up. Now, those of you who actually agree with me on this, or have somewhat of a constructive idea of what has happened to the show, you actually believe some form of negative criticism aside from just sucking this shit up, I apologize for yelling at you in this video if you feel that was what was happening. I'm just venting because this was bad. This was really, really bad. So what is my score for this season? Well, I did all the numbers, and it was obviously for 20 episodes, so it would be out of 140. It got a 72, barely a passing grade. But for me, in total retrospective, I am going to give Supernatural Season 14 a 2 out of 7. I'm not giving this shit a good rating. This is the worst season of Supernatural in my opinion. This is worse than 7. This is worse than 12. This is worse than 13. I'll admit, I am interested in seeing how Season 15 starts. I'm also interested if Dabb is going to fuck it up, because he will. Robert Singer and Andrew Dabb have become the worst things that's ever happened to this show. And we're going to see it happen in Season 15. I have no hope that this is going to go well. Anyways, guys, that's my review. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you're interested in more, maybe subscribe. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to know what you thought of the season, and please check out the Andrew Dabb video. I'm still learning more and more things about how the show's just entire structure and hierarchy is just on fucking cocaine, so I'd like to see if there's anything else about it. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you for Season 15 of shit.